Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Everquest. My name is Robert with RPR and I'll be your host. First thing I want to say is excuse me for today. I'm a little bit sick. I ate something bad yesterday and now I got food poisoning. Yay. So I'm a little bit under the weather, so we're not going to do too much today, but I'm going to try to get at least something out to you guys. Couple things before we start off is that I made it to level 4, as you can see right here, for magician. I still have the same gear. There's a couple new things, like I got a new wristband, and I think I got the shawl that's new. I don't know. Today when I hit level 4, I went over to the bazaar, which is EC, which is Eastern Commonland, which we will be going to after I buy my spells. And I was selling my bone chips, and I just shouted in there. I said, "Anybody want to buy my bone chips? I need money for spells." So a couple people instantly gave me a tell. I told them you only have one stack, and there's 2 people, but I have 14 other ones. So the second guy that gave me a tell was like, okay, I'll take the 14. They each gave me, one gave me 20 platinum for the 14, and the other one gave me 22 platinum for the 20. And I thought that was really, that's really cool of them. I didn't want to accept it, but, I did anyways. They weren't taking no for an answer, so I accepted it. So now I have 42 platinum. Now, by the way, just to let you know, bone chips, a stack of them, which is 20, goes for maximum of like 10 platinum, and even that's really a high price. I remember back when I was normally playing this game back in like 2000, 2001, a stack of bone chips went for like 2 to 5 platinum. So I mean, that's extremely high. But let's go ahead and get our new spells up in the mage towers. Oh god, I am dying. I am dying. Today is Tuesday and I am dying. Look, there's how Parsons. What's up, Parsons? How you doing, peoples? Peoples wants to know how you're doing with the Parsons. Alright. Let's go ahead and check these out. I think these are the most expensive ones. They are. So it's got to be this guy. Does he have? He has the goods. Alright, so we're level 4. So we're going to go ahead and go down the list and see what we can't get. First off is Burn. Burn will be our next DD spell, which is direct damage. It's going to replace our Burst of Flame. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. We have Burst of Flame. Now we're going to go ahead and buy all 4 of the elementals. I like to keep all 4 on deck just in case if you pick up a pickup party. And you need a tank, you can pick up the earth. If you need some DPS, you can pick up air for backstabbing, rogue type DPS, or you can do fire. Fire's a little bit has less AC and hit points, but they do mass damage. And water is more like a druid type. He casts ice, or is it shaman maybe, and he heals himself. So out of the 2 tanks, earth or water, I always use earth just because earth roots the person in place. So that's a good tanking tactic. So the person cannot go anywhere. So let's go ahead and see if I got those. I did. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I think get myself some fire flux. Level 4. I think I have flare already. I'm going to go ahead and open up my book here. See what I do have. I do have flare, so I don't need that. Reclaim energy. I do have that, so I don't need that. Since summoned, nope, don't have it, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that one. Summon bandages, go ahead and grab that one. We have the dagger, we have the food and the drink, and we need wisp. Okay, so we got all the mage specific spells for level 4. Doesn't seem like much, but in actuality in this game, you get a lot of spells, especially as a mage. I mean, Let's see our lineup really quick. I have in my bag 9 spells, and in my book I have 8. So right there I have 17 spells already to my arsenal, and I'm only level 4. You know what I mean? Name another game that does that. So let's go ahead and mem these out. Go ahead and pop these in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera because I also need to rearrange everything and put everything in its right order. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so now we're back. Let's go ahead and look up our lineup. I like to keep my butt pristine and clean, you know what I mean? So we got our DDs right here. And we got Burn and Burst of Flame. We got our AoEs around the caster, which is Fire Flux. We got, this is called a point blank AoE, which means it only does the AoE around the caster. It doesn't do AoE around the actual mob you're targeting, which has target AoE. We got our shieldings, which we're going to have here. And then we got our elementals, which we're going to have right after our buffs. And then we have our elemental buffs or elemental type spells, which are going to be after the elementals. And then we have our summons, like summon dagger, food, drink, bandages, and a wisp. This gives you like a light source. It's pretty cool, actually. Then we have our miscellaneous, which is like flare and sense summoned, and true north. I like to do it like this. I don't like that. Doesn't really matter where I keep it with things, but I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. So we got that all settled and done with. We're gonna go ahead and get a couple more spells over down in the yonder. Let's go ahead and go down there to the generic spell vendor. The main one we're gonna go ahead and get is Gate, which you just seen that guy use. Now that guy was a little bit of Twinkie. They call it Twinkies in this because they're using gear that you wouldn't be able to get unless you're like level 50 at like level 1. So yeah, awesome. Alright, what is all this? This is not what I'm looking for. We need this. Alright, let's go ahead and see here. Art shielding I know is going to be too much. Bind affinity is not till 12. Cancel magic is not until 12. Gate, we need Gate. Let's go ahead and buy that. Greater shielding not until 34. Wow. Identify is 16. Invisibility is 8. Lesser shielding is 8. Major shielding is 24. Minor shielding, which we have. Root we cannot get. See invisible is at 16. So I think it's always funny that you get invisible at 8, but you can't see yourself until level 16. So you're running around and you can't see yourself in third person anyways. Shielding is at 16, and true north we have. So basically we have everything but the gate. So I'm gonna go ahead and mem the gate really quick, and then I'm going to buy a couple more things, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead and check out what I did really quick before anything. So I got my spell lineup. I got Burn as the first slot. The second slot is going to be saved for my bolt. I'll get that at 8, I believe. Third slot is my AoEs, and in this case it's my point blank called Fire Flux. And my fourth slot is going to be held for my reigns. I'll show you that again when I get to it. I think my first one for that is 12. Fifth one is going to be our minor shielding. And then these two are going to be for pet buffs and pet DS. And lastly is Gate. I always need this up just in case I need a bounce. What Gate does is it puts me back at my bind position. So if I want to go back to West Freeport really quick, I just cast Gate and I'm there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and check out my pet. You can't see him right now because he is an air pet, but he is yellow. There's a little trick to this where you cast your pet. If it's not the correct level that you want it to be, then you use Reclaim Energy and you cast it again. What Reclaim Energy does is it basically gives you 100% of the mana used to cast the pet on the sorry about this guys, I'm really sick. I just lost my train of thought for a second. Alright, Reclaim Energy, what it does is you cast it on your pet and it reclaims all the mana and puts it back into your mana pool. Some people do mana burning that way. They cast a pet, they wait a little bit, and then they reclaim the energy, and it gives them more mana than what they would have had. So Alright, let's go ahead and do some things. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is every new zone that I go into, I'm just going to do a little trip around. Hopefully I don't die on this trip. I'm going to do a little trip around, show you the main points of the zone, and then we're going to go ahead and grind a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and call it a video, and then next time you're probably going to see me at an orc camp because we're going to be level 8. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty. So we're not going to really attack anything just yet until I actually get all the points taken care of. And I'm going to do this on camera so you know exactly what the route is and where we're going to. So we're coming from West Freeport, which is over there. That's the zone. That thing's going to attack me. I just know he is. There we go. And there's my little pet, little air dude. He's a mean bastard. But so over there is West Freeport. That's where we just came from. Oh, by the way, you can see our wisp is extremely light. And you definitely don't want to summon wisp in PvP because the whole zone could probably see you running around. Alright, so this is the first set of shacks. Now, some of these I gotta be careful with. I think there's one that has like a paladin in it that might mess me up. I'm pretty sure it's actually this one. She's apprehensive, so we're good. Alright, so that's a paladin, I believe. It's either a paladin or cleric for the cleric guild. Here's another merchant, Pardar the Blessed. See what he sells normally without all this junk. It looks like gems. He is a gem seller, as you can see from hematite, jaspers, paradots. What else do we got here? Oh, even snake scales. You can buy snake scales. It looks like he is like a component seller. And this last person over here sells throwing weapons, I believe, because I remember with my rogue, I went in here and bought some throwing weapons. Yep. So we got our normal vendor here with some backpacks, bandages. We got some lockpicks. Nice. Shuriken, throwing axes, and throwing knives. So it's really like a rogue type thing. That's why her name is Quick Fingers. Also, monks can use shuriken, I believe. Then we're coming to our first inn. This is what everybody calls Inn 1 because it's the first inn that you come to. And that Ixar that ran by, he was looking for group. As you saw, the LFG means looking for group. So I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday, because I am not. I am extremely sick, like I said earlier, and I'm feeling like crap. Let's go ahead and check out what Inn 1 has in store for us. This is a pottery vendor to make your good pottery needs. Nice. Let me check something really quick. It looked like he had high quality ore. No, it's clay. I'm trying to find a vendor that sells high quality ore for my Shadow Knight because I'm trying to boost up his skills. Let's go ahead and go in here. This is the main innkeeper. Bandages. Let's see. Loaf of bread, meat, muffins, rations. So basically like consumables, lanterns, torches, and yeah. Sounds like a cloth vendor, tailor, and it is a tailor Swift. So you get a small sewing kit. We are going to be doing tailoring, but not for a while, not until I get at least a good chunk of money and resources. And she sells, looks like, brewing supplies. Tailoring and brewing go hand in hand for monk gear. I don't know why that is, but it is. Alright, so we got there. Now, the monsters in this area are normal wildlife. As you see, there's bears over here. There's like leopards and panthers and They're not panthers. What are they? Pumas. Pumas and that kind of stuff. Oh, they're blue and yellow. Not bad. Nice little variety. They will attack me on sight. There's like snakes, and in the desert area where we're heading over now, there's air elementals that can attack you, and the only way you can see them is if you have see invisible, and they will jump me. So we're going to what is called the East Commonland tunnels, and I'll show you why when we get there. Pretty sure this puma is going to cut us off. That's alright, we can handle it. We can handle it. Nope, no attacking? Really? Nope, guess not. Okay, so as you can see, there's a crap ton of people in here. This is the bazaar. This is how the people sold their items before there was actually a bazaar in Lukeland. I think it's either Lukeland or Plane of Power. It might have been Plane of Power. Yeah, people came to this tunnel, also in G-Fay, and they just sold their items. They just shouted in shouts over here, as you can see in this window. They just shouted their wares. You click on it and say, oh, I might like that. You know, you tell the guy, like, hey, where do we meet? And then he'll say, like, T1, T2, whatever. And that means the torch positions or entrance. This is the entrance of the tunnel, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, this is the sales auction area. Lots of people. Alright, let's keep on continuing on. There's also a mean monster up in here called the Griffin. If you kill a Bixie, it summons the Griffin. Now the thing about that is the orcs and the pixies do not get along, so they attack each other as well. Yes, monsters attack each other in this game. And when they do that, then you'll see a Griffin flying around, so I gotta be really careful. This right here is called the Dead Shack. At least that's what I know it as. There's nothing in it. There's no person in it. Nothing. This used to be one of my favorite camp spots for around this level. I used to just sit here and pull some stuff over to this little hut and knock it out. This used to be my camp spot. I don't think there's anything in here. If there is, they added it to it. There shouldn't be anybody in here, and there isn't. Okay. Just keep on keeping on. So as we're following this path right here, we're heading west from West Freeport. Along the trail. A Treyu. Nah, not a Treyu. The trail. And there is N2. It's basically the same kind of stuff, so I'm not going to go ahead and show you what's in there. But that's N2. Same kind of crap. There's Sergeant Slate, that guard walking right here. He is the bane of EC. He is the biggest kill sailor of this entire area. He'll just, if you're fighting something next to him, he'll kill it, and then you won't get any experience. It's awesome. Alright. So now we're heading over to the WC zone, so we're not going to go ahead and leave. Now over there, as you can see yonder, I don't know if you can see it from here. I do apologize. I'm also using my 1600 by 1280 format, only because it's better for me. I can't stand that other playing style. Now I gotta be careful over here because there's a lot of deadly stuff over here, like lions and Kodiaks and crap. But there's N3. They have arrows and more rations and more other goody goodies. Now up here, I don't think I should go up there, but up there is the Druid area, Druid and Ranger. I think that's where their Druid and Ranger, what do you call it, guild masters are. I should not go up there because I'm evil and they might knock me the hell out. And last but not least, for buildings, or what I call the zone huts, they have different kinds of stuff like gems and, you know, components for casting spells and that kind of stuff, like bat wings and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's EC for you. So let's go ahead and see the goody goody camps. This first one is Orc 2. These orc camps are basically meant for parties of level basically 7+. I would say normally 8+, but usually 7+. This dude looks like he's just killing. Well, he's probably like helping that dude level up, maybe. Alright, so that's Orc 2. There's nothing there, so no point in just standing there staring at it. But, okay. Oop. Let's go head on over here. I hope I don't get jumped. Here is N3 again. A backside version of it. Whoa. Oh, that's a bear. Good. I thought it was a Kodiak for a second. I'm trying not to fight it because I don't want to get stuck over here. Looks like there's another mage. Is that same dude? No, it's not. Borden the mage. He has a water pit out. Alright. I do apologize for my drone attitude right now. I'm just really sick and tired. I do apologize, guys. Alright. Ooh, lioness. Red. We do not want to mess with that. Looks like someone is camping Orc 1. This is Orc 1. Oh, what is that? It's probably some kind of crazy player. This has... There's a pawn. The higher Orc mobs, like the Orc Legionnaires. As you can see, that dead guy right there, he's an Orc Legionnaire. And there has a named boss popping here called Lord Shinri. He's crazy style. Crazy style. I think he's like level 20 or something. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get... So yeah, that's Eastern Commonlands for you. Nothing more than that, except for a couple of wilderness mobs, a few things here and there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grind for a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and call it the video. Alright, what is that? Shadow Wolf. Let's go ahead and take him out. Poppin'. What's poppin', Shadow Wolf, man? What's poppin', dude? So, in this, as a mage, you only get 50% of the experience gained if you do 50% less of the damage. So as long as you do 51% damage, you'll get the full experience, and your pet won't take any of it. But that's not going to happen. So basically, it takes longer to level as a mage, but you can also fight a lot harder stuff. So it almost evens out. Trying to get them good loot, so I want to get some high quality pelts to sell. Do one more quick battle, and I think that's gonna call it a day, guys. I would do it longer, but again, I am sick, so don't want to overexert myself. And I know that sounds funny about playing a game, but just me sitting up is hurting right now. Alright, whoa, what was that? No, we don't want reds. Let's go ahead and take this dude out. Almost forgot to put my pet attack hotkey on my gamepad. Oh, I forgot to mention this last place. I'm not going to go in there because sometimes you get diseased when you go in here. This is the diseased... They call it the diseased town, but it's not really a town. It's just a couple shacks. I'll show you why. There's like a big red X on that black panel right there. If you enter that area, you can get diseased. It's like a pox on the Eastern Commonlands or something. Yeah, plagued. That's what it says right there. It says a plague. Do not enter, basically. So if you go over there, you're risking of getting a pretty wicked plague. It's almost like the same as rabies. It lasts forever. Alright, well, we're not going to go ahead and do that. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes my pet. Dun, 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 dun. Where's he at? There he goes. Dang, my pet's slow as hell. How much is he attacking for? Because that thing should have been dead. He's yellow and he's like taking forever to kill that. Okay, let's go ahead and kill this yellow bear real quick. Those picks are for a quest, but I don't think I really want to do that right now. Now the thing about this is there's a rumor going on that if you sit down while in battle, you don't med, but that's bullcrap. I mean, even when you're standing, you med. Even when you're fighting, you're medding. Your mana still goes up. Like if I'm sitting down right now, I have 53%, right? Let's see what it jumps to. 56, 54. It doesn't give you a lot of mana, but you know, gives you more than if you're just standing there. So I like to sit down there after every cast. And that was easy peasy. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the East Commonlands. Next time we are going to be level 8 and we're going to actually do orc group, hopefully. Low quality bearskin, I'll take it, I'll take it. Alright guys, well you have a great Tuesday and I will see you on the morrow. Purrs.